Hi everybody, Cynthia here.
And Nick.
And we're back with Macchiato Coffee Talk. So,
Sure.
Cheers to you, my love.
Cheers to you.
And all of you. Yummy.
English.
Anyway, do you notice something? I'm looking in this camera. Are you noticing this right here? Right here and right here.
Yes, I noticed you copied me.
Same color gray, different shade. We're becoming like those couples we see out in public that have the same exact, either the same exact color or the same exact pattern shirts. The older, we see that a lot with the older couples, and we're becoming them.
No, stop copying me.
It's happening. We've left the house already how many times, and we notice when we're out shopping, oh geez, we have the same color on again.
Yeah, because you've
been doing that a
wear the
lot
same
lately.
thing I do.
I'm pretty sure I get dressed before you in the morning.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you are all well, safe, and healthy, and happy. I know being shut in is not really good on the mental health for a lot of people. But speaking of mental health, I forget what that guy says. His name's Leslie Jordan. I follow him on Instagram, and he just makes these little snippet videos that make my whole day. He's hysterical.
He was on the Cool Kids, which was a one-season show, but really good. And
He used to make appearances on Will and Grace. He was like enemies with Karen. Is her name
Yes,
Karen?
yes.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
that's right. Karen.
He's so funny. But he's like, how y'all doing, hunker downers? And it just makes me smile. I love things that make me smile.
That's why she loves me.
Oh, absolutely. So anyway, what have we been up to? Well, I finished the Jingle Jangle series,
And then you had a bright idea.
and then I had a bright idea that our bedroom was way bigger than our art room. The two of us were smashed in the spare bedroom. And every
For our art
time, for our art room, and every time I had to go around to get out of the room, I'd have to bump into him, and he's there doing his artwork. And I always was like, I'm coming through, so you would stop. But I don't know, it was just getting to me. I was feeling claustrophobic, and when we originally moved here, I wanted the bigger room to be the art room, but at that time, you weren't really doing much of your art.
Right, not a whole lot.
So he's like, no, I want the bedroom, to be the bigger room, which was fine, but now that we have 2 desks and stuff.
Yes.
Anyway, my bright idea was to move rooms. And you didn't want to do it at first, but then you thought, more space.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to do it because I knew how much work it was going to be. You were like, oh, we get it done in a couple hours.
Yeah, and we were going to watch the hockey game that day.
Yes.
You're like, the hockey game's on, we can't. I was like, let's move as much as we can before the hockey game starts. We're very big Panther fans, by the way.
Yes.
I love hockey. But, and they were in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And
But they're not
anyway.
anymore.
So I was like, let's just move as much as we can. We'll move it all into the dining room or whatever, which isn't even much room in here. And then, just do what we can. Then we'll watch the hockey game, move some more. As long as we could get the bed out of one room and into the other and go to sleep, we could move the rest the next day.
Yeah.
So then I convinced you, and we did it.
Yes, and the closet from the art room filled the dining room. I don't know how we had that much stuff. Just
We have...
the closet filled the dining room, and then we were like, well, we're going to have to put stuff in the living room too.
It was crazy. We were like, how do we have the closet in the art room, I just kept shoving stuff in there. And I forgot everything that I had. I was amazing. It was like it was Christmas all over again. Like, ooh, I forgot I had this and I forgot I had that. But anyway, it took us 2 days to actually move the rooms.
Get it, yeah, finished.
And
We had the bed in there the first night.
we're still not completely organized, but getting a little more used to it.
We're pretty organized.
But
right
it
now.
took us, 2 days to move, but it took us like 3 days to recoup.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was so sore. from moving furniture, and
Oh, yeah. We moved all the dressers, the bed, everything, and all the boxes and crates and
it was definitely a Tylenol kind of week.
bags.
And what'd you say to me? Moving is a
Young person's game.
Yeah, he's like, moving's a young person's game. I can't do. Oh, I know what I said to you. After we moved everything, I said, my next move is going to be in a retirement community because I am not doing this again. But yeah, it's so much better though. We have so much more room.
Yeah, a lot of room now.
I'm not bumping into you. I love it. I love it. So anyway, that's what we've been up to, and they did decide we're gonna go all online school. So
Virtual right now.
Yeah, virtual. So you start next week with
Trainings and stuff.
well, we've had
Pre-planning.
trainings, but pre-planning. It's like a week of pre-planning, and then the following week we all start. So see how it goes. But in the meantime, I'm trying to get as many videos and projects done as much as I can, because I think that first week back is going to be a lot of trial and error and things like that. So
Yeah.
it'll be good.
And you've already started one of your new...
Yes, sometime today, guys, I will have the first video in the 13 haunted projects of Halloween.
Spooky.
Whoa. We're so goofy. And my mom watches these videos. Hey, Mom! And she said, I don't know what we did in our last video, but she thought it was funny that I was constantly forgetting what I was going to say. She's like, I laugh so much. You remind me of Nanny and Pop-Up. And
Gotta keep her on track.
I write things on the calendar and I still can't remember. Or I write grocery lists out, take it to the store, and I still don't get everything on the list. Because I think, oh, I forgot this. I'll go back into that aisle. And then I don't go into that aisle. And yeah, it's an endless cycle.
So besides starting the 13 haunted projects of Halloween, we've also talked about selling some stuff on Etsy. We already sell on eBay, but we were talked about selling, what are they called? Digis?
Well,
Digis.
he always draws me the coolest images, and so I can color them in and use them on cards or projects or whatever. And I said to him, you need to start selling these. These are amazing. But when we looked in on eBay, selling the JPEGs or the PDF files and things like that,
I think it can be done. It's just there wasn't really anything on there, and it seemed more difficult than Etsy to sell them.
yeah. So we're thinking about opening an Etsy store together, and it will not be named the Scrappy Bookworm like my eBay, because somebody already has it. So, but I was also thinking the Etsy store is going to be more of us combined.
Right.
Our artwork combined. So I wanted it to be a piece of him, like our name to be a piece of him and a piece of me. So, what did you come up with?
Nixon Inc.
Nixon, get it?
And Inc. I-N-K.
I-N-K instead of incorporated.
Yeah.
And then I said Scrappy Nixon Inc.
Yes.
So I don't know. We're trying to come up with names, and we're also researching how to actually put a watermark on an image, how to get it on, and actually be able to sell it, create files. So it's a work in progress. We will definitely let you know. But I want to show you some of his artwork, and because I think I just love it. I asked him, could you draw me like a pumpkin with like a witch's hat tilted on it, and then maybe a witch's broom?
Well, these are the ones I just did recently. This is the pumpkin with the witch's hat.
So cute. I love it.
And then here's just the witch's broom I did.
Maybe the other way.
This way?
No, this way. There you go.
The other way.
That's so cool. Look at all the detail on that. I I love your
And then she wanted a frog on a mushroom and some gourds and stuff like
frog
that.
on a toadstool with gourds and pumpkins.
She's got a little witch's hat on.
Yeah. So
those are ones I did this past
I think
week
we
or so.
need to figure it out because
Yeah.
your artwork, I love his artwork.
And then we take them and scan them on the computer.
Here's some more. Yep.
And then put them into like a Word file or
Here's the
something.
pumpkins.
Resize them.
He resized them so that I can print out a bunch at one time. So those are the pumpkins and the hats. And I'm going to use these on some projects for Halloween. And then, he drew me leaves. So I can cut those out. And then you drew these last year.
I did this, yeah.
You did these
last year.
scarecrows for me last year. But then here's, you got a lot of witches' brooms on here.
Yeah, just resize
So,
them a little.
You can resize them, as much as you want. It doesn't really distort it unless you go really
Yeah,
big.
you should get really big. Too much bigger.
Too bigger,
Than what they
yeah.
already are.
But
they scan in big, so.
So that's what we've been working on, and we are working on research, and there's a lot of digis on Etsy and all that. We're not looking to make money, like big money or anything, like, just, I thought it would be fun
$200,000.
Pipe dream. I just thought it would be fun to see your artwork out there and actually have other people want to buy it, and, that's so heartfelt, but I have albums and things like that in eBay, and I was thinking I might just do both stores for a while, maybe do a switch over eventually, because I sell used books too, so I don't really want to close our eBay. I like eBay for auctions and things like that, so, but yeah. And you guys got to see the rest of his artwork he did this week.
This one I did last week.
Completely amazing.
And this is just an all black and white. It's a close-up of a dwarf I did. So.
I think he's so cool.
Left in black and white.
He kind of reminds me of that dwarf on, is it Lord of the Rings?
Yes, Gimli.
He's so cool.
And then I wanted to do a Conan picture, so I did this, which I drew, colored with markers and colored pencils and stuff. And so it's my Conan.
I love the way you did your background, and it looks like watercoloring, but it's not.
No, it was all done with different markers. There's, I don't know, like 3 or 4 different types of markers I used. Sharpies and alcohol markers and these Sargent brush markers. I don't know what they are. And
really
colored
cool.
pencil.
I love your artwork.
Thanks. I had fun doing it.
He posted on Instagram too, so if you guys are interested, his Instagram is below this video. And I think that's pretty much. Oh,
You didn't share your books?
another new. Yeah, I didn't share the book I'm reading. I will in a second. The other thing we were talking about was I love to make embellishments.
Yes.
And I've had a bunch of you ask me to do some embellishment videos. I haven't done any in a while, so I've been trying to do that. I actually have an embellishment video coming up. I think it's for week 2 of the Halloween series. But I decided I'm going to do an embellishment series all on how to, create different embellishments from your scraps. And yeah, I think I'm going to get that started right away too. So maybe both series will go on simultaneously, but the embellishment series will continue until, I don't know, I run out of ideas.
She just does embellishments all the time, so just keep it going.
I do. I like to buy embellishments, but I go into the stores and, except the 3D ones, those are really cool, but I go into the stores and I think, do I really want to spend $5 or $6 on a pack of 6 embellishments or however many, or do I want to go home and make them?
She makes them.
I make
She's
them.
very good at it.
I do buy embellishments though when they're on sale.
Sometimes, yeah.
Or clearance. You remember that one time after Christmas we went into Michael's and they had all those Christmas embellishments. There was like maybe 8 in a pack. Those little,
No.
they were like 25 cents a pack. I swear I filled my basket with all of those. I do love to buy them, but I only usually try to buy them when they're on clearance or on sale, unless it's something that just grabs you and you say, I gotta have it. But other than that, I really like making them, so why not share it with you guys? So give you ideas. And I love watching videos on them, and Pinterest has inspired me beyond belief. I love that. I'm obsessed with Pinterest.
I even get a lot of my ideas on Pinterest. So.
Yeah, I really
me out.
like it. So that's pretty much all that's new. For all of you
Well, it's not.
book lovers out there, I'm currently reading Jen McKinley's Death in the Stacks. And it is a library lover's cozy mystery. And I absolutely love her. I love this series. And what I'm really excited about is that we found out I told you guys I couldn't go into the library and I was super bummed. Well, I found out we could still put stuff on reserve, and then I could go up to the library, call them and tell them I'm there. You have to wear a mask, which is fine. You have to wear a mask pretty much anywhere here. And they bring your books out to you. So I was like thrilled beyond belief when they called me and said, "Hey, your book's in." We got in the car and ran right away. I was really thrilled. I know that's probably
It's
not
been a long time since you've been to the library. It was
really big news for
5
you
months.
guys, but for me, I know I couldn't go in, but just to be there and get a book was fantastic. And you found out you can put some comic.
Well, yeah, they're like collected comics, like a bunch of like 12 different comics in a thing or whatever that I wanted to read but couldn't find anywhere. So I'm going to wait for them to come in. But I did want to share a book also. Last week I shared a Clive Cussler book that was about a character named Isaac Bell. This is a series. This is the first of his Dirk Pitt series. And there are, I don't know how many books there are, probably 30 different Dirk Pitt novels. And these are fantastic. These are the ones that got me started in reading Clive Cussler. And it's like a mix between James Bond and Indiana Jones and just tons of adventure. It's awesome. So check them out.
Watson's joining us this week. Say hi, guys. Hey. Come here.
He's not too sure.
Oh, don't walk across the computer. I thought when we were going to start this video, I thought, oh, the boys are sleeping. We won't have to worry. And here he
There
comes.
is.
And we sat down at this table, and he was like,
Came over.
wanting to get up here right away, weren't you? Yeah. Come here, big guy. You got to get off the table. Okay. I'm just like, can you say hi?
Say no.
I just love these little guys. I don't know what I would do without them. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Oh well.
He's too busy checking out what's
He made
going
a
on.
little appearance. Say.
His head's in there.
I guess that's it for the week. We've just been moving, and I know I did tell you guys I would show you the art room when we got it done, but obviously
It's been moved. It looks better. I like the way it's set up now, and
it is.
we'll get a video showing
Hopefully soon. Still have some
everything in there.
work to do on that.
Yeah.
But that's about it for us. We're still hunkered down. And check out Leslie Jordan on Instagram. I don't know. I just think he's hysterical. I love him. And who was Karen's husband in real life?
Nick Offerman. I
Nick
forget her
Offerman.
name, but
I forget her name too. It's terrible. I forget everything, so it doesn't really matter. Nick Offerman. I like him.
he's a comedian, and I think he's funny.
I think he's pretty funny.
A little dirty, but funny.
Oh yeah.
He's a lot dirty, but I don't mind.
So is his wife.
Yes.
But they're funny too. So that's it for us, guys.
Hope you enjoy watching this.
And stay tuned for the Halloween series and embellishment series coming today. No, yeah, today's the first project for
For your Halloween,
for Halloween. So
not the embellishment, right?
embellishment's probably gonna be tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.